Good morning. I am Vedaraj, Associate Professor, Department of Computer Science Engineering, RMD Engineering College. Today's class, we are going to discuss grasp pattern, right? What do you mean by grasp pattern? What is pattern? What are the different types of pattern? We already discussed. Today's class, we are going to discuss what is low coupling, what is high cohesion. We already discussed creator pattern, creation of object. Information expert pattern is nothing but information expert is nothing but where to delegate the responsibility. Today's class we are going to discuss the rest of the grasp pattern, the low coupling. Okay, what do you mean by coupling? Right, the coupling is the measure of how strongly one element is connected to another. It show the connectedness of elements, how strongly one element is connected to other elements. Right, basically the coupling can be classified into two types. One is the low coupling, another one is the high coupling. The low coupling is also called as the weak coupling. High coupling is called as the strong coupling. See, what is the difference between low coupling and high coupling? See, in low coupling, an element cannot depending on too many other elements like classes, subsystems, and so on. Right, see, you understand clearly, low coupling if does not depend on too many other elements. Okay, it's not a class cannot depending on too many other classes. Your object cannot depending on too many other objects. That is called as the low coupling. What do you mean by high coupling? A class with high coupling relies on many other classes. A class can depending on many other classes. That is called as the high coupling. But we are facing so many problems in high coupling, right? Because a class can be connected to too many other elements. Forced local change is the one of the disadvantages of high coupling. If you perform any changes in one class, it will affect the other classes because the classes are connected to too many other classes, right? The forced local changes is the one of the disadvantages of high coupling. Very difficult to understand. This is also one of the problem. Very hard to reuse. Reusability of classes is also not possible. So these are the disadvantages of high coupling. Right, what is low coupling? An element is not depending on too many other elements. What is high coupling? Element can depending on too many other elements is called as high coupling. Okay, what is the problem? How to support the low dependency, low change impact, and increased reuse? Okay, see, what is the problem? A class cannot be connected to too many other elements. Okay, low change impact. If you perform any changes in one class, it will not affect the other classes. Increased reusability. Okay, what is the solution? Assign a responsibility so the coupling remains low. Use low coupling. This is the solution. Okay, so we will discuss the example. In this example, consider the following partial class diagram for next gen case study. Here the three classes: payment class, register class, and sale class. Okay, so payment class, register class, and sale class. Here, see what is low coupling. Please keep it in your mind. Low coupling, an element is not connected. It's not depending on too many other elements. Here, see, register class is connected to payment. Register class is connected to sale. See, the register class is connected to payment. Register class is connected to sale. Okay, so here the register class is connected to too many other classes, right? So reusability not possible, low change impact not possible. Okay, very difficult to understand. Okay, we will discuss the next design. Here the register connected to sale, sale is connected to payment. Okay, this is the design 2 is best because see here the sale does the creation of payment. sale is the responsible for creation of payment, it does not increase the coupling. Hence this design 2 is prepared. In previous design, see, register is responsible for creation of payment, register responsible for add payment to sale. See here, the register is connected to too many other classes. Okay, see here, the reusability not possible, low change impact is also possible because it is the I coupling. Okay, so this is the design 2 is prepared because register is making the payment for sale, sale create the payment. Okay, so this is the example of low coupling. Okay, design 2 is prepared because here the register class is not connected to too many other classes. Register is only connected to sale, sale is connected to payment. Okay, we can achieve the reusability, we can achieve the low change impact, very easy to understand. So we prepare this design 2. Next, I cohesion. What do you mean by I cohesion? Okay, cohesion is a measure of how strongly related and focused responsibility of elements are. So, okay, see, coupling is nothing but how the elements are connected, the connectedness. Here, how strongly related, we are focusing on the relatedness of element. Okay, whether the elements are connected to related element or not. Okay, what is the problem? How to keep the classes focused, understandable and manageable. Okay, the solution is assign a responsibility so that the cohesion remain high. Okay, if you keep the classes focused, understandable, manageable, use I cohesion concept. Okay, see in this example, see the example, see I cohesion has many difficulties. Okay, high cohesion, low cohesion has so many difficulties are there. Very hard to understand, hard to reuse, hard to maintain. This is very difficulty for low cohesion. So if you want to keep your classes focused, understandable, manageable, use I cohesion concept. Okay, so this is the simple example in POS application. When the cashier enter the payment object need to be created and associated with the sale. Who should be the responsible for creating the payment instant and associated with the sale? See here, the register class is doing many unrelated things. Okay, so register class create the payment. Okay, it's not register class is doing many unrelated things. Okay, in design 1. Okay, it's the payment creation is unrelated work for register class. Okay, so if we continue to make the register class responsible for doing most of the work related to more and more system operation, it will become increasingly burdened with the task and become incohesive because the register class is doing many unrelated things. The payment creation is not related to the register class. Okay, it's responsible for sale class, but register class he doing the creation of payment object. Okay, the register class is doing many unrelated things. Okay, so we prepare design 2. Here, see the following design delegate the responsibility for creation of payment instant to sale. We are assigning creation of payment to sale class. Okay, here the register is responsible for make payment, sale is responsible for creation of payment. Okay, this is the example for I cohesion. Here the register not doing too many other unrelated works. Okay, register is doing only the related work, sale is also only doing the related work. So I cohesion, design 2 is the example of I cohesion. In design 1, the register class is less cohesive because the register class can do many unrelated things. Design 2 support not only the I cohesion but also low coupling. Thus it is more desirable. Okay, thank you students.